What's going on, guys? We're back here with some more Aetherdrift Standard, and we are continuing our quest to find the best Monument to Endurance deck, and I think I might have found it. This deck is kind of crazy. We went on a pretty sick win streak, and I was very, very impressed, so I decided it was probably a good idea to throw this one up on the YouTubers. Now, we have been playing a lot of decks with Monument to Endurance over the past couple of days, maybe like week or so, live on the Twitch stream. Go check that out, link in the description. And what we've realized is it's very, very powerful when you pair it with Guardian of New Benalia, because Guardian is a 0-mana way to just discard as many cards as you want, and it also has this weird built-in protection where every time you discard a card, you give it indestructible. So in response to a removal spell, you can protect your Guardian, untap, follow up with the Monument, and then from there, you can trigger the Monument multiple times in every turn cycle because you have the free discard outlet. And then once you get the second Monument in play, they kind of just die very, very quickly, because on your turn you deal them 6, on their turn you deal them 6, and then if for some reason they're not dead but it comes back to you, you guessed it, you can deal them another 6. Now, normally, you would have to draw 2 copies of Monument to Endurance. The nice thing is, this little tech that was found at the Pro Tour, I believe it was the person who I saw first play it was Corey Lack, Mycosynth Gardens, which is a standard legal card, and for X and tap, you can have the land become a copy of a non-token artifact you control with mana value X. So the natural curve of turn 2 Guardian, turn 3 Monument, turn 4 Mycosynth Gardens. You have 3 mana in the Gardens, you can use that to copy the Monument, and now you've assembled Guardian plus 2 Monuments. Discard a card, deal them 6, pass it back to them, discard a card, deal them 6. You see where this is going. Now, you do kind of need something else, right? We've tried Mardu, we've tried Boros, I tried Orzhov, I've tried all these different versions of Monument, and they just don't really have like a good solid backup plan. But it turns out when you're playing with discard outlets like Guardian of New Benalia, Splitskin Doll, which is, simply 2 mana, 2/1 ETB, draw discard, Bitter Triumph, kill spell, discard a card, and Liliana of the Veil, which also works quite well with Monument to Endurance, you naturally have a lot of built-in discard to just play the reanimation package. Now, we have 3 Zombify and 3 Rite of the Moth. I'm not entirely sure what the correct split of this should be. Initially, I wanted more Rite of the Moths because you can discard Rite of the Moth to either Liliana, Guardian, or Bitter Triumph and get a little bit of value. The thing is, the flashback being 6 mana, it's kind of hard to get the 6 mana a lot of the time, but you do have Monument, which can make treasures, so you can kind of get a little bit of ramp there. The reason I want less Rite of the Moth is because the finality counter definitely matters. It's pretty easy for your opponent to kill the first copy of your reanimation target, so you do frequently need a second reanimate, which in those instances, Zombify is a lot better, because if you Zombify your creature, they kill it, it goes to the graveyard, not exiled, you can just get it back later. We're playing 4 Valgavoth and 2 Atraxa. I could maybe, if I wanted to play a 7th creature, and that would certainly be a 3rd Atraxa, but I don't want to go less than 4 Valgavoth because there is a lot of targeted removal right now, and the ward sacrifice 3 non-land permanents on Valgavoth is extremely relevant. Yeah, that's a pretty clean deck list. That's pretty much everything that's going on, and a couple of copies of Duress just to make sure the coast is clear to set up the combo. Now, what I will mention is, typically with Reanimator decks, these decks will very often struggle with Graveyard Hate postboard, but because you're playing with Guardian and Monument and then ways to copy the Monument in the Mycosynth Gardens, you actually have this very, very cohesive plan that really just doesn't care about Graveyard Hate. Spoiler alert, I beat a Rest in Peace in this league, and yes, it did involve Guardian plus Monument. I said league, but I played 5 matches. I always equate that to an MTGO league. I don't know why I do. What I will mention in the mana base, 4 Backstreet, mandatory, because you do want to, you're playing a Reanimator deck, you want as many of these free surveillance as you can get your hands on. To the point where I actually thought about cutting 1 basic for like a 5th off-color surveil land. I think that's a little too excessive, but at least something worth thinking about. Bunch of lockdowns on the board, because I don't want to lose to Mono Red. Exorcise for Rest in Peace. You can beat Rest in Peace, but it's a lot easier if you can just get it off the table. Cut down for Mono Red, 4th copy of Duress, to Intimidation Tactics, which I think is pretty good against Domain, because exiling their Zers or their Overlords is pretty important. Ghost Vacuums for the other Graveyard Mirrors. Obviously, we can't play our own Rest in Pieces. And then a fun of one of in Cease and Desist. I don't think you should play this card. The idea was that for 6 mana, you can blow up all artifacts and enchantments against Domain. The problem is that's not the best idea when you have Monuments. So, not sure if I would play this one. I would like to find maybe one other card that's good against Domain. If you guys got any suggestions, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm really proud of this deck. This is one that I definitely cooked up myself. I have not really seen anybody else trying, and really, really excited to showcase you guys this deck. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. But first, a word from the sponsor of this video and every video, CoolStuffInc.com. If you need any Aetherdrift singles, Cool Stuff has got you covered. Be sure to head over to CoolStuffInc.com, use promo code DOOM at checkout, get yourself 5% off of your order, and exclusive free Doomwake Rhino token. Cool Stuff Inc. They got cool stuff, and they got it in stock. I think 4 copies of Gardens is the way. Yeah, if you're going to play, like, if you're going to go out of your way to play the Guardians and the Monuments, you got to play 4 Gardens. Why no red? So we tried a Mardu version of this previously, but I wanted to try a 2-color version because the Mardu mana base is kind of awkward with Mycosynth Gardens. So that's mostly why I wanted to play a 3-color deck. Or 2-color deck, rather, excuse me. So it sounds excessive for Mycosynth Gardens, but once you realize how good Mycosynth Gardens is when you have, like, Mycosynth Gardens is nuts when you have Guardian. So just being able to set up, like, having the Guardian plus double Monument draws more consistently is kind of the whole point of this. I'm definitely not playing Mill at the RC. Don't be spreading misinformation. I'm playing Gruul Eldrazi. List is on the Mox field. This is kind of awkward. Oh, right, that makes black mana. Never mind. So here. It's been a minute since I heard Pedro. We're not getting in there with the Velocipede? Okay. Interesting. Pedro. Any Valgavoths? No Valgavoths to be had. Well, this is not going... I probably should have enlisted that turn for a Scry. Yeah, enlisting was better there. They still can't block. That's going to be hard to beat. That one is going to be hard to beat. Chat, you're just letting people get free pyramids. You got to break these up. You guys got to wake up. Is anybody actually even in the chat right now? Are you even here? I don't think I need 2 of these Zombifies. Oh, fuck. They can Melira the break. Okay, they didn't do that. I would have done that if I was them. Okay, hold please. Guardian's gonna get tapped anyway, so I might as well attack first. I think no enlist. Want to hold back the doll. Unfortunately, they do have Duskrose Reliquary. But, I mean, what else am I gonna do, right? Holy Atraxa. Zombify. Choose up to 5. Okay. Sorcery. Creature. Artifact. Instant. Land. Okay, good Atraxa. Question is, are we dead this turn? Do I want to take a second discard spell in case they have a second Dusk Rose? Not really. I feel like if they had a second Dusk Rose, they probably would have just tutored 2 of them. I don't know if we're dead this turn. I hope we're not. Oh, shit, we are. Because they can Fungus kill the doll. Dusk Rose sack. Yeah. Well, no. Because they can't use the Fungus to crew the Velocipede. Crew 3. So if they have a 1-drop, they can. Otherwise, I go to 2. Okay. Well, as they say, 2 is not 0. 2 life. Dose life. Then we get to untap. Okay, that's good, because now we can hold up the kill spell. Is there a way to tap this better? No, because... Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no. I have to do this first. I probably don't want to reanimate my... Harvester of Misery. Alright, Valgavoth in play. And this lets us hold a Bitter Triumph too. It does suck that if I have to Bitter, I have to discard the Monument, but... They may not be able to kill Valgavoth. Hold! They can go crew, attack with everything. If I block Fungus, they can use the Fungus to sack to kill the doll. Okay. It doesn't do it. I can give Death Touch for 2 mana, though. Okay, no attack this turn is huge. Hold. Okay, I think my plan is to go to combat. Hit with Valgavoth. Oh, wait, they're just dead. When the fuck were they at 9? Did I attack them at all this game? How the hell did they go to 9? Oh, I guess I did attack them a couple times with Guardian. I didn't even realize they were just at 9. For some reason, I thought they were at a higher life total. Cage. I do have an excessive amount of lockdowns in my sideboard. For a reason. I don't want to lose to those red decks. Yeah, we have to sideboard like this now. I hate when that bug happens. I guess Tactics is good against them. Exorcise. Maybe just cut all the Lilianas. It does make the monuments a little bit worse. And then be like 1 Splitskin Doll. But like usually what you want to do is you want to play the lockdown before you play the Guardian. And maybe that could just be a thing that you do in, game 1 situations. Bobach. Well, I guess we just have to give them a counter. Because I can't let them untap with Scoos. We hope they don't have a piece of Graveyard Hate. Okay, that's not Graveyard Hate. Hold. It's not a bad draw. Probably better to cast that than Splitskin Doll. All right, don't draw Graveyard Hate, please. No vacuums. That's fine. I mean, we're taking a lot of damage. Actually, it's not fine. The more that I think about it, because now I have to trade for Valgavoth because the stupid Tristani. Fucking hell. Stupid Tristani. Honestly, if they have a land, they just kind of win. Because if they have a land, they can go for 5 mana, give a creature Death Touch and Double Strike, which just eats the Valgavoth for free. That's not good. Not good. Well, they had a land. They didn't attack? Wait, really? I don't really understand why they didn't attack. I'm confused. I mean, I guess they just didn't want me to gain the life, but it's pretty good. Oh, I could just do this. Okay, this is nice. Is that good? So, I told you I cooked with this one. You didn't believe me, but I told you I cooked. All right, your turn. I pass. Just an Atraxa and a Valgavoth, no big deal. People have beaten more. No! Not the Atraxa. No. I can cast their Devout Decree. I don't have any targets for it, but. Vequinox, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by as always. Appreciate that. Take me down to the Paradise City. We're kind of in Paradise City right now. I will block if you attack. I promise you I'm going to block. Yeah. Still blocking. Will elect to not take 10 damage. They're just dead, right? I can even do Fancy Kill. Just because I want to put a second monument into play for no apparent reason. I don't need the second monument, but, you know. Boop, boop. Tutor foil, huh? What about foil tutor? Play first. We can work with this. Land 3 cooks with this hand. Yeah, tutor foil. Judge. Judge. Domain gamer. Okay, land secured. Guardian's kind of weird against domain because they can exile with Ride's End. Oh, that's not domain. I have a response. Okay. Second Guardian's nice. Yo. Desert lands with speed. Hello. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Weirdly enough, I think I doll first. I think I'd rather loot than just draw. Don't think I need another one of those. I mean, I'll just do this. They are going fast, all right. They're trying to go way too fast. They're trying to go like 60 and a 30 right now with this Forlorn Flats. It's kind of weird, like, if you think about it from a flavor standpoint, how enter the battlefield tap lands allow you to go faster when, you know, they enter the battlefield tap. They should, in theory, make you go slower. So explain that to me. No, come on. That's not fair. Okay, I'll allow it. That's acceptable. I'll allow it. It's only fair. Yeah, main deck Lauren, by the way. Artifacts, sorcery, planeswalker, and land. Could duress them too. Nice. I'm looking at a hand of cards that do not beat Atraxa. World's first enlist. I usually forget that my card can do this. Scry not surveil. Alright, I'll keep that, I guess. I mean, this is just Beness's deck, right? Beness's deck, but with main deck Destroy Evil. I will discard the Liliana. And they're 20. So they can lock down me first and then set up for a Liliana next turn, which I guess is their plan. It's kind of what they have to do, right? But we have a second Atraxa in reserve, which we can set up with the Bitter Triumph on the Liliana. Their Lilianas, I will say, are probably a lot worse than mine. You don't want to be upticking that card. Not against me. Yeah. It's the old sub song. Who remembers the old sub song? One in chat if you do. End turn. Hey! This deck's nice, right? Welcome to the family. Target player sacrifices a creature. Discard. Draw. Could have maybe domed them. I'll do it again. Choose up to 6. Sorcery. Planeswalker. Land. Creature. Artifact. Instant. So draw 6. No, what the fuck? No, dude, I went to move over the Get Lost. Come on. You saw it too. I moved my mouse. Fucking hell, man. I mean, it really doesn't, it sincerely does not matter, but it is pretty funny, right? It is pretty funny. Yeah, it matters 0% at all, but I don't think it could matter any less, but yeah, you know what? You can lose 3. I'll pay 1. All right, song request for Roper in the queue. Didge. You are dead on board. Hold on a sec. Cool. All right. So they're playing black, white, Venice, Pixie, huh? Black, white, Pixie. I don't know what we won against these. Your shirts showed up? Oh, is it deck? Yeah, shirt. Exclamation point shirt, folks. If you want one of these excellent, amazing, lovely deck yeah shirts, exclamation point shirt. You can feel like you are bursting through a wall, just like the Kool-Aid Man. You can live it. It's like it's basically a Kool-Aid Man cosplay if you think about it. Exorcise is nice because it's good against their hate, but it also kills Annex if I care about that card. Duress is good. All my kill spells, well, I guess I don't have that many kill spells. Harvester's kind of stinky. I'm keeping it all the Reanimator plan. Can trim like one Liliana, one Doll maybe. Yeah, try this. Sure. I wonder what kind of graveyard hate they have. Does anybody remember what graveyard hate Menace had? Was it just Rip? Okay, I'll allow it. That one resolves. Sure about that? They even drew the Zombify. Now, they definitely don't have Rest in Peace, right? How does this deck beat the Omniscience deck? I will say there's probably not enough Ghost Vacuums in my sideboard. Like, if you were worried about the Omniscience deck, you'd probably want at least, like, 3 or 4 Ghost Vacuums, I would guess. Because you can't play Rest in Peace against them. But, yeah, probably just a pile of Ghost Vacuums. Okay. Should I wait a turn? See if they have Edict? I think the way that my hand... I don't think I can afford to wait a turn. No, I have to jam. If they have the Edict, they have the Edict. I can't afford to spend 1 minute on my turn 4, you know? If I had the ability to, like, if I had a second Monument, or if I could use the Mycosynth Gardens this turn, maybe, but... Okay. That's fine by me. Oh, they're just gonna sack the Pixie. I see. Okay. -3 permanents. Yeah, you could play Stonebrain. Could do Leyline of the Void. I always forget that card's legal in Standard. And if we draw extra copies of Leyline, you can always discard them to Bitter or Guardian. Might not be that bad. I shot the sheriff. Apparently, I've learned today that, oh, the 5-head plays, that they can sack the maps instead. Is that really a 5-head play? I mean, it's still, what, a 5 for 1? Kind of. Do we ever duress ourselves next turn? That is not a legal maneuver. They did 6 for 1 themselves, but... Wait, I drew a second Zombify. That's pretty good. This lockdown does nothing, so you can have that one. Second Zombify is pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. To be fair, even if they had kept the Get Lost, it wouldn't have mattered, you know? Should have reanimated first. Oh, because I could have exiled the NX. Well, you ready for this line? You're going to like this line. I'm at 22. I can pay life. Well, no, discarding this is probably fine. Because I can flash it back later. You ready for this? And this, my friends, is why Valgavoth is a broken card. So cast it for 5 and then unlock it for 3. Your turn. Was that a good turn? Not bad. I guess I could have cast the other Annex last turn if I had done it the other way. No, not my demon. Please, I need the demon. I can appreciate they're giving it the old college try, you know? I respect it. I don't know if you knew this, but Valgavoth is, in fact, the demon. The tiniest of bones. Dun, 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 dun. Sadly, I cannot kill them this turn. I'll give you a card. I'm feeling generous. Wait, hold on. 3, 6. Did I fuck up? It seems like I have messed up. Wait, I think I threw. Because now they can attack with tiny bones. And then flashback the bitter triumph. Oh, it's only permanence. Never mind. It's only permanence. They can cast the monument. I don't care about that. I forgot it was only permanence. Never mind. We're fine. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that Valgavoth was a demon. Dun, 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 dun. They go to 2. How do you pickpocket a spell? Well, if I told you the answer to that question, I'd probably get demonetized, so. They don't know. Chat, they don't know. Now they know. Okay. That can kill a monument. Truly a hopeless nightmare. I mean, that was pretty fun. You're going to get conned into making this deck and face nothing but graveyard hate. Well, that's the whole reason that you're playing the monuments. Like, this card just solos graveyard hate, you know what I mean? Like, look at this hand. If my opponent casts Rest in Peace, I still just win the game. You know? Like with this stuff, you just don't care about graveyard hate. And the thing about Reanimator is people sideboard so heavy for people sideboarded so much graveyard hate against you in post-board games, and you just get, so much upside because you have this insanely good plan that's just, wins the game against the graveyard hate. Not drawing a third land there kind of sucks. Yeah, I needed land 3. Looks like it's blue-eye control. Yeah, a little late to the party there. Still not bad, but... Dun, 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 dun. I could beat that. It's a little awkward that they do have 3 permanents in play to sacrifice. Thank God they blocked here. Them blocking is so huge for me, because now they can't sack 3 permanents. It's a huge block for me. So they need to have land plus permanent plus kill spell. Okay. I'm probably going to bitter triumph the 2-1 here. I really want to draw land. They just wipe the board? Yeah, well, they didn't have to wipe this turn, which is good. Yeah, they could board wipe. They didn't have it here, thankfully. Gardens is nice. I mean, honestly, what I kind of want to do this turn is just cast Monument, go land, bitter, discard, right, kill token, trigger Monument, dome them for 3, they go to 13, hit for 11, they go to 4, and then I have the Monument in play when they're at 4, and then even if they have Wrath, I can go discard, put them to 1. Why do you not want to do that? I mean, I think I should see if this resolves, right? I'm gonna do this. I want to see if this resolves. Okay, well, given that it's resolved, I'm just gonna do this. Because I don't really know what they could even do at this point. You know what I mean? Was sure they had negate. Right, but even if they have negate, I think I'd rather have them counter the Liliana. Or rather counter this. So I guess they go to 4. It's kind of fine. I mean, as long as they can't kill the monument, we're still okay, right? Because I just have 2 more discards in hand. They can go Liliana, uptick, discard will be drawn next turn. On their turn, Bitter Triumph. So we still have 6 damage. Yeah, I'm like... That's even if they have the sweeper, you know what I mean? Okay, so a lot of rest in pieces, which means we want these. I think that's really it, though. Tactics not great. They don't have a ton of artifacts or creatures. And Harvester's out. What else did we cut before? 1 doll. Maybe like 1 reanimation spell. Cut 1 Zombify. Rite's better against counter spells. Whoa, don't cut a land. Come on, get out of here. Please don't cut a land. And I know you've been holding them till the end of the stream, just waiting for the perfect moment. I know it. I can sense it. No counter spells, nice. I like that. Jace, the Perfected Mind. Musahawk. Alright, tell me how much this Liliana solos you. On a scale of 1 to 10. They probably have Get Lost. They did discard stock up, which is kind of fucking wild, right? Like, is their hand that juiced? They had Tishana's. So they wanted the Tishana's the Liliana that turn, but they couldn't because they had to counter the monument. I'm pretty sure you are spreading lies because I did not say that. Thank you for the bits, though, Bolt. What's your J set, yo? Tres? Okay. All right, how about a second monument? Well, they didn't know that I didn't. They didn't know I had Liliana, right? This could draw a second monument. I should have maybe... No, because if I surveil first, I can't doll into it. Come on, man. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. How does he keep doing it? How does he keep getting away with it? Unbelievable. Shout out to the chatters who said we could never beat a rest in peace. I just want to make sure they're doing okay. It's kind of cringe, but also fine. Kind of makes me want to just uptick the Liliana now. Oh, I should have cycled land first. Yeah, you're right. Okay, do this. Do we want to ultimate? I feel like ultimating is bad. Yeah, we can't ultimate here. We just have to uptick. Discard Atraxa. Honestly, no, I'm keeping Atraxa. Make treasures. I'm going to draw this turn. Yeah, I don't think I need to ultimate the Liliana. If I keep it in play at 7 with 2 monuments in hand, like, what are they supposed to do, you know? And then next turn, I can discard land, make 2 treasures, hardcast Atraxa. Bolt Snap Bolt, thank you for the 100 biddies. Said you're not excited to hang out with Bolt. Thank you for the bits, Bolt. Appreciate that. Yeah, see, now they're tapped out. Hard cast Atraxa, you kidding me? It's pretty crazy how they've cast 3 stock-ups this game, and they still only have 2 cards in hand. I won't be needing that Zombify anytime soon. Treasure. Treasure. Choose up to 3. Creature, land, sorcery, and then play Garden's Pass. I only have 1 card in hand. Oh my god. Like, very, very easily defeated this Rest in Peace. It wasn't even close. Sure. I could just kill them with monuments now, right? Whose monument is better? Chat real quick. Who do you think has the better monument, me or my opponent? I guess I have to be a little bit careful about getting decked. If 30 cards should be fine. Oh, they're literally just dead this turn, right? Discard here, kill them in their upkeep. Well, they're dead anyways. Never killed the Rest in Peace, by the way. Just want to make sure that you know that. We never killed the Rest in Peace. I don't know if I should keep this in, but we have 6 reanimation spells. Let's see the red matchup first. I don't know if you want to see the red matchup. I cast Entomb. Okay, I was like, please tell me they're not playing Omniscience, because this hand is terrible against Omniscience. It might also be bad against Pixie. Especially if we cannot find a... Do I want to make them discard? Yeah. I mean, if we find Reanimation, we're cooking, but if we don't, we're in trouble. I think red cannot be good. I mean, your 6 Reanimation targets have lifelink. It can't be that bad. And you have Bitter Triumph to kill Screaming Nemesis. I would say you're probably not favored, but it can't be that bad. Yeah, this game looks a little sketchy. Definitely looks a little sketchy. I don't even know, man. This is make you sacrifice a creature and gain 2 life. It's as good as it's gonna get, right? Now, I will say we do have 4 lockdowns in the sideboard, so even though game 1 looks a little dicey, do not fear. We have answers. It's all about the post-board games anyways. Oh god, they have Kaido. Okay, Kaido really good against big things. My 4 lockdown, 0 pest. Because lockdown is much, much better against the... Lockdown is much better against red. Because the thing about the red deck is they actually don't have that many 1s. A lot of the cards you care about are 2, like Challenger and Manifold Mouse. So it's like, would you rather have a better sideboard card against red or Pixie? It's kind of close. Yeah, you could do a split. Maybe like 2 lockdown, 2 pest control is better. But I feel like I wanted to have a card that was more of like a surefire banger against red. Not that, I mean, pest control is good some of the time. It's not that it's always bad. Kind of have to bring in Exorcise in some fashion. This is a good matchup for Harvester, though, because they have a bunch of otter tokens. One doll. Maybe when I board in the lockdowns, I just board out all the dolls. Maybe we can shave one Zombify. Let's try that. Placement to a potential replacement to your Reanimate plan with... I meant as a replacement to a potential replacement to my Reanimate plan. I'm confused. What are we talking about? Talk about practice. I'm confused. Have we gone through too many levels here? I want to graveyard this, but I probably should keep it. Although if they have Rest in Peace, this hand is not good. Inshallah, they will not have Rest in Peace. Please don't do it. Abona, you would never, would you? You wouldn't do that to me, would you? We're friends, right? Well, something tells me they're probably going to cast Rest in Peace next turn. Could be. It's just a hunch. Just a hunch. Okay, hold. The weird thing about this Valgavoth is it's not actually that good because they have so many fucking otter tokens. So many otter tokens. I'm sincerely thinking about waiting 2 turns. Well, no, I can't wait 2 turns because even if I wait 2 turns, then I guess with the second reanimation spell, it's probably fine. Your Harvester really combos with Guardian and the Doll. Look, it's not perfect, okay? I never said it was perfect. It is awkward, for sure. Reanimate Harvester. Well, I'm thinking that even if they have Town this turn to bounce the Valgavoth, I don't really care, because I can discard the Valgavoth to Guardian and then have the backup reanimation spell, so... Okay, and we just win. Might as well attack first. I should have attacked with the Guardian. They may have blocked with the Fear of Isolation, too. Yo, I can Pixie to pick up my Harvester? Now that's deck building right there. That is good deck building. Look, it took me a while, and it took me maybe, a couple of months of Aetherdrift Standard, perhaps maybe a month and a half, but I finally cooked up something real spicy. Real spicy. Would you keep this against an opponent who has taken 1 mulligan? It's close. On the draw. I want to keep this hand so fucking bad. I don't know if I should, but I want to keep it so bad. It has a kill spell on 2. It has a monument. It's got a lockdown. So close. I'm keeping it. I talked myself into it. I don't know if this hand's good. It's good if they mold a Graveyard Ape. Not good if they cast Dreams of Steel and Oil. Oh, okay. Well, now it's good. Surprised they didn't take the monument. I'm pretty happy with them taking Atraxa with this. I mean, that must mean they don't have Graveyard Hate, right? Like, if they had Rest in Peace, they would just take the monument. I see. We draw a land, we're cooking. Land, and we are absolutely cooking. I think I discard Lockdown. Because the weird thing about Lockdown is that if I lock down all of their like permanents or whatever, they just have town, then it's kind of awkward. All right, land me. Please give me a land. Please, please, please give me a land. Okay, now I think I'm discarding Rite and then channeling Harvester and then easily ripping a land and just go Liliana, no activate. Or I guess Monument first. All right, that's the plan. All right, please give me a land. Land me! Fuck. Damn it. Okay. It's a card we can discard. Oh, they waited a turn. I'll take it. Maybe I'm supposed to Liliana first there. I don't know. The reason I wanted to Monument is if they have more dreams. Like, they could have more copies of this card, so I think I wanted to Monument first because of that. Although it is close. You know, they could also just town the Monument in response. I'm going to keep the Zombify for the Harvester. Okay, land's good. Could have held land there in case they draw. Well, that's pretty good. I would say that is acceptable. I'll take that. Easy. And there's no way they have town because they would have bounced the monument by now. Creature, sorcery, instant. I don't think I want a second gardens, right? Take this. Graveyard. Have I played this Azorius deck that won a challenge? I have not. No. But welcome. Hope you're doing well. I mean, they have a modern challenge every single day of the week, so. Ooh, I don't like this hand, but I'm not going to 5. This hand is good if we can find a. Uh-oh. This is kind of the matchup I was scared about. Okay, now this hand is good if we draw Reanimate or Monument, although Monument against this matchup is probably too slow. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going, chat. Yeah, the Doubters might hit big here. Oh, I was supposed to cast Bitter Triumph. What am I doing? I'm stupid. What is that play? What is he doing? Okay. Weirdly kind of worked out. Because now they can't attack with the Challenger. 3/3 double strike. Okay. Well, I cast Fog. Weirdly enough, this, like, the way this worked out, it kind of worked out better that I did this. Okay. Now what the hell do I kill? I don't even know. I want to kill all 3 of them, but obviously I can't. Feel like it's... I almost think it's Manifold Mouse. Is that crazy? Wait for them to rage. Well, the thing is, if they don't have a way to target in their hand and I kill the Manifold now, they might just not be able to do anything. You know? I think I'm going to kill the Manifold. I don't know if that's right, but it feels right. And you know there's a Reanimate on top. There has to be. Yeah, see, this is fine. All right, Reanimate on top, please. A GG. He told you. Wait, did they actually just peace out? Surely not, right? Kind of scared. What's happening? So let's assume they have double rage, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if they have double rage, no matter what I block with Valgavoth. So I guess I should block this one then, and not block the challenger. Yeah, if they have double rage, they can trade for Valgavoth. Now, granted, I gain 9 and they don't deal me damage with the Heartfire hero, but I think they have double rage. Okay, we got a game. We have a game. Guardian on Challenger, don't block with Valgavoth. Well, then I just died a double rage. Oh. They forgot about the ward, huh? That's tough. That's tough. That is tough. Okay, well, in that case. Ward trigger? Okay, 10 blockdowns coming in. Yeah, awkward. Get it? All right, lockdowns in. Cut downs in. Duress out. Liliana's pretty bad against them. Anything else you want over here? Cease to gain life. It's kind of mid though. I could exercise in case I was worried about them having Ghost Vacuum. I could keep in a couple of Lilianas. I could do like one doll, keep in 2 maybe. It does feel weird to cut all the Lilianas. I think Monument's worse. I want to keep in all the Monuments just in case they go heavy on vacuums. It's a pain land, but I mean, turn 1 kill spell, turn 2 doll, discard Valgavoth with Reanimated hand. I can't mull this, even though it's a pain land. This hand's just too good. I had a cheeky one of Cease and Desist with the idea that I wanted to cast it for 6 mana against Domain, but then I realized that it also kills Monuments, so I don't know if that's actually a good plan. But it was supposed to be for Domain. Like, weird hybrid card that's good against Domain, but you can also board it against graveyard decks. I don't know if it's worth it. I just couldn't find anything good against Domain. Our opponent seems to be not deploying lands. It's good for us. I'm actually just going to keep that. I think we have time, given how slow their hand is. It's probably a bold attack. Or Balatro hands. Oh, they're doing that. Okay. Well. Okay, perhaps I should not have kept that Guardian. I thought I had more time than I did, but it turns out I may not have as much time as I thought I did. Yeah, we could just die if they have 2 pump spells and a fling. I didn't know they were the leyline version. Not that I would have sideboarded any differently, but... Oh yeah, we're definitely dead. Rip. Alright, game 3. Wait, we're not dead? I drew a tap land! No! Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck, man. Come on. It's okay. We can draw a Bitter Triumph. So discard here. Draw. Not quite. So now we have to pass, and then on their turn, make a treasure, draw a card, and find exactly Bitter Triumph. Yeah, because I can't draw another card this turn. All right, well, I hope we draw Bitter Triumph. That doesn't work. Yeah, it does. Okay. Hold. Okay, I can beat this. Hold. Okay, discard you. Draw a card. Not that I need it now because I'm not dead, but so block here. Go to 3. And then do we discard Courtyard to make a treasure? I think I do want to do that. Because I want to have the option of casting... Oh, okay, well that works. Well, it only works if we can find an untapped land, right? So discard you. Draw a card. 4, 5, 6. Discard Liliana. If I lock down, I die to Nemesis. What are you talking about? I can do both, man. I make a treasure. See it? Look. 1, 2, 3. Cast Lockdown, and cast Rite of the Moth. I'm doing everything. Now the question is, do I want Valgavoth or Atraxa? It's kind of close, right? Given that I'm on no cards, I think I want the Atraxa. I think either one wins, but... Enchantment, instant, sorcery, land. All right, your turn. Now, they could just have Lightning Strike. Come on, no Lightning Strike. Don't do it. Or, like, land Burst Lightning. Hold! That's fine. That I will allow. That, my friends, is what we call Mythic. With a nice clean 5-0 from Black-White Reanimator. This deck is kind of sick. I'm not, like, you know, not trying to say that we broke it, but this deck does feel very, very powerful. A clean 5-0. That's a good way to end the stream. Rank up. Man, now I can't wait to come back after Charlotte to work on this deck some more. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I can't really tell if we just got insanely lucky throughout those 5 matches, but I mean that you just go watch the games. Like, that deck felt smooth as butter. Yeah, deck was great. Highly recommend. We'll probably spend some time working on this one when I come back from Charlotte. I mean, the deck impressed, you got to admit. Just like having a good, solid plan B against Graveyard Hate, like the game against Blue White where we just beat the Rest in Peace anyways with Guardian Monument, it was nice. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate you all being here. Hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed your stay.